Wild shit happening in the Bronx again.
Suspect are both in the hospital this afternoon after police say an armed robbery ended in a shooting in the Bronx. Police say the suspect was robbing his own mother and brother when officers arrived. Eyewitnesses reported Darla Miles live in the Williamsbridge section with more on this story. Darla.
David, this incident involves two separate locations. The robbery that took place about 2.5 miles from here on Van Nest Avenue and this apartment building. And neighbors and people who live here say they heard the gunshots and they were temporarily asked to stay in place, stay inside of their apartment while this whole thing played out in this police-involved shooting. Now, this all began to unfold just before 10:30 last night at this apartment building at the intersection of Paulding Avenue and East Gun Hill Road, Police say 18-year-old Antonio Morales fled the family home after robbing his mother and brother at gunpoint. Now, his father believed he came to an apartment in this building, and when he and responding officers knocked on that apartment door looking for him, they say Morales answered the door but acted like he was someone else. However, his father recognized his voice, and as police were establishing a perimeter, they say Morales then abruptly fired 3 shots out of a window and tried to storm past his father and responding officers in the hallway. In the process of this scuffle, an NYPD officer was injured when he fell back and hit his head. The suspect in this scuffle was shot twice, once in the lower back and once in his right arm by another officer on the scene.
The officer who sustained a serious head injury was immediately rushed to Jacoby Medical Center. Thankfully, he is currently in stable condition. The perpetrator was also brought to Jacoby Medical Center and is in critical condition as well. This incident is being investigated by our Force Investigation Division.
Now, police say they recovered this loaded firearm from Morales' backpack. It is believed that he used this to rob his mother and brother at gunpoint and possibly to fire those shots out of the window of this apartment building. Now, NYPD officers, they say all of this was captured on body cam video of different officers, and this whole incident is still under investigation. Reporting live in the Williamsbridge section.
Prediction Ascension, love me or hate me, there's no in between, so check it out, B. That's some wild shit. It only happens in the Bronx. It gets wilder in the Bronx and Florida, but this is fucking crazy. This little bastard, this is how you know these kids ain't getting their asses whipped and punched in the face like they're supposed to be getting punched in the face. Because if he would have got his ass whipped when he was a little bit younger, you had the nerve, they're gonna probably blame it on mental health. That ain't mental health, bro. He's just a demon. You have the nerve, the cojones, to fucking pull a gun on your mother and brother and rob them at gunpoint and go in the building to another apartment and chill out and think, acting like it wasn't you when the cops knocked on the door, but your father recognized your voice. How do you even sit with yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna rob my fucking brother and my mom's? You're a fucking savage. These little niggas is animals out here. How do you do that? How do you get up and say, yeah, I'm gonna rob my family members? What, they just won the lotto or something, nigga? What, they flush your grams down the toilet or something? What were you thinking? That's some crazy shit. Now, you fire a gun at the cops, you got charges pending, you're looking at armed robbery. They're probably gonna say burglary because you didn't live there. Armed robbery, burglary, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, attempted murder if you shot at 2 cops, 2 counts of attempted murder, resisted arrest, obstruction because you didn't say it was you, and shit like that. Weapons possession. It would have been a minor, but you're 18 now. But yeah, they got you on a slew of charges, bro. You're going to jail. And let's see if Alvin Bragg gives you fucking goddamn bail. Because technically, I wouldn't give bail for that. Nah. Not after shooting at the cops. Nah. There's no bail. No bond, no bail, nothing. He got to sit up there and fight his case. He ain't getting out. That's crazy. You gonna rob your moms and your brother at gunpoint. That's aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Brandishing of a firearm. Illegal possession of a firearm. Then if you got a record, possession of a firearm by a felon, they're gonna crush you, little nigga. It's over. Say your prayers, B. Because Trump back in office and we ain't taking that shit, B. This is obviously this is no bail. I gotta follow this fucking case. This is crazy. But this should definitely be no bail for this. Not $1, nothing. Not bond, not $1 million, $3 million, $4 million bond, nothing. Nothing. He should be sitting up there till he fights the case or he take a plea deal. Get 8-9 years. Cause he gets sent up. He ain't gonna see the day. He ain't gonna see outside the prison bar say maybe 30 or 40 if he's lucky. It is what it is, man. You ever thought about robbing your moms or your family members at gunpoint? I know I got crazy family members, but not that fucking crazy. Predictions Ascension. Love me, hate me. There's no between. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me motherfucking algorithm. Follow me on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Hit me up in the comments. Like the video. Share the video. I like interacting with y'all. Show me some love, man. You already know. I'm out.